What if Shanks is not searching for the treasure at all, but guarding the moment when it can finally be claimed? Welcome to One Piece Uncovered. Today we are diving deep into one of the biggest mysteries in the series. Shanks is not like other pirates. He does not chase poneglyphs. He does not build a massive fleet. He barely appears on screen. Yet the world bends around him. The world government listens when he speaks. The Gorosei meet him in secret. Kaido respects him, Whitebeard trusted him, and Roger treated him like family. This video is about one idea. Shanks already knows the truth about the One Piece, and the story has been quietly telling us this from the very beginning. Shanks grew up on Roger's ship, not as a random cabin boy, but as part of the Pirate King's inner circle. He sailed with Roger for years. He witnessed the greatest era of piracy from the deck of the Oro Jackson. But here is the strange part. Shanks did not go to Laugh-Tale. When Roger reached the final island, Shanks stayed behind with Buggy. At first, this seems like a simple plot detail, but in One Piece, details are never simple. Roger had already reached the final island before. He knew what was there. He knew the truth of the world. And yet, after learning everything, Roger chose to leave Shanks behind. Why? Because Shanks did not need to see it yet. Roger was a man who believed in timing, in inherited will, in the idea that the world must be ready. Shanks was part of that plan. After Roger returned from Laugh-Tale, he spoke privately with Shanks. We never hear the words, but we see the result. Shanks cries, not tears of joy, not fear, understanding. Those tears change Shanks forever. After Roger's execution, Shanks does something unexpected. He does not rush to become Pirate King. He does not chase Roger's legacy. He waits. This is not weakness. This is restraint. If Shanks did not know the truth, there would be no reason to wait. Every other pirate rushed forward. Shanks stayed still. The straw hat is the most important symbol in One Piece. Roger wore it. Shanks inherited it. Luffy carries it now. This is not coincidence. When Shanks gives Luffy the hat, he does not say it is lucky. He does not say it is sentimental. He tells Luffy to return it when he becomes a great pirate. That is a condition. Shanks is not giving Luffy motivation. He is setting a checkpoint. Only someone who understands the end of the journey would do that. The straw hat represents readiness, not strength, not fame, understanding. Let's talk about the most suspicious moment in modern One Piece, Shanks meeting the Gorosei. A Yonko walking into the heart of the world government. No chains, no guards. They listen, they respect him. Why? Because Shanks is not just a pirate. He is a man who knows the truth of the world. The Gorosei fear chaos. They fear the truth being revealed at the wrong time. Shanks is someone who understands both sides. He warns them about threats. He does not attack them. This makes no sense unless Shanks already knows what the One Piece reveals, and he knows when that truth should emerge. In a moment, we are going to connect Shanks to Joy Boy himself, and once you see it, you will never look at Shanks the same way again. Shanks is not confirmed to be a D, but he understands the will of D better than almost anyone alive. He knows what it represents. He knows what it awakens. When Ace was alive, Shanks risked everything to protect him. Not because Ace was Roger's son, but because Ace represented a possible future. Later, Shanks shifts his attention to Luffy. Why? Because Luffy carries the same will. Shanks is watching for something specific. Not power, not lineage, but resonance. Before Marineford, Kaido was heading toward war. If Kaido arrived, the world would have changed forever. Shanks stopped him, not by force, but by understanding. Kaido respects strength, yes, but more than that, he respects destiny. Shanks convinced Kaido that it was not time. Again, timing matters. Shanks is not preventing war forever. He is delaying it. One of Oda's greatest tools is absence. Shanks disappears for hundreds of chapters at a time. But the story keeps moving towards something he already understands. Every time Shanks appears, the story shifts direction. Marineford ends. Wano begins its final phase. The world government grows desperate. Shanks does not chase the One Piece. He announces he will claim it only after the world is ready. That line is everything. After Wano, Shanks makes his move, not to Laugh-Tale, not to battle Luffy, but to observe. Shanks says it is time to go for the One Piece. Not find it, go for it. That means he knows where it is. And what it is. He is not discovering the truth, he is activating it. Shanks is not the final villain, he is not the final hero, he is the gatekeeper. Roger learned the truth too early, the world was not ready. Shanks was entrusted with balance, protect the era, guide the right person, stop the wrong ones. When Luffy returns the straw hat, that is not the end. That is the confirmation. Shanks will know the world is ready, and only then will the One Piece truly matter. Shanks knows the truth of the One Piece, not because he found it himself, but because Roger chose him. Every action Shanks takes supports this, every delay, every warning, every smile. The One Piece is not just a treasure, it is a revelation, and Shanks has been guarding it the entire time. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like the video and subscribe to One Piece Uncovered. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Shanks will test Luffy when they finally meet again? Or will he step aside and let history unfold?